Hi, this is Saskia here from Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue, and we are starting a new series which is covering all the common guinea pig ailments and diseases and etc. All the things that guinea pigs can get. And this is the first in the series, and this is about guinea pig bites. When one guinea pig bites another, and that can be pretty nasty. Now usually when they bite, it's actually pretty easy to heal. Sometimes it becomes an abscess. You need to flush it out. Often it's like a bit of a puncture wound that they inflict on each other. If it's a really deep one, then that obviously can cause more problems, like this guy here has. So you want to flush it out with some betadine and water. I also use peroxide for abscesses. I like that as well, but today I'm using, is it betadine?
It's iodine.
Okay, iodine. So let's have a look here at his abscess. It's kind of bursted, and it's, oh no, I know, buddy. I know. He's very skittish, this guy. He's very skittish. I'm sorry. So here is one, and then here on the other side, on the top here. Oh, buddy. I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
So that's where the bite actually was, on the bigger.
Yeah, so I probably had, because there was another lump here, so he probably had 2 bites actually. So yeah, whoever jumped into his cage did a number on him, unfortunately. And we've been trying to fix it, but it was, you know, sometimes an abscess is not quite ripe yet as such. It sounds weird, but you kind of want it to grow a little more, and then it's easier to kind of drain. But with this guy, it just was so hard. The whole skin underneath is hard, and it's really, really tough to be able to, you know, just with the flushing and antibiotics. So this one we have actually scheduled to go to the vet. So, oh, Boofy, you're okay. You're okay, my love. I know, it's all weird. So this one, yeah, he's gonna go to the vet, and he'll get neutered as well as at the same time. So that's really awesome. Yeah. And
what's
then
his
he will
name
find
again?
a home. Hudson.
That's Hudson.
He will find a home.
Hi,
So
Hudson.
I'm gonna attempt to clean it out, and he is not happy. You're not happy, huh, buddy? Because he's so skittish. I want to kind of cover him up a little bit, which kind of calms him down a little bit, but it also makes it easier for me to handle him.
Now, did you do anything else for him to help calm him down?
Yeah, I did actually. I gave him some CBD, and it did help because he's definitely not as flighty as he was before. It does calm them down. CBD is a cannabinoid. It's oh my god, I can't even
Derivative.
of the cannabis plant, but there is no THC in this, and it's the most amazing thing for pain in guinea pigs. It's unbelievable. Guinea pigs that have arthritis, that are not really walking anymore, just kind of hopping around painfully, give them some of this on their ear, actually, a little pea-sized amount on their ear, and they are literally running again. I mean, it's the craziest thing. It's honestly the craziest thing. So it's nothing short of them miraculous. So he had some of this because it also calms them down and it helps with pain. So let's see if he's gonna help me out here, if he's gonna back up like a bucking bronco and not let me do anything. Let's see, because this stuff, I need to take it out before he gets to the vet. I still need to, you know, get it out and treat it. And this is very smelly. Yeah, he wants to move. Oh, it's okay, baby boy. I'm being very softly, very gently. I know. And this is so stinky. This is really stinky. Okay, baby boy. Alright, and then this side here. Okay, my love. I know. Okay. Alright, baby.
There's a lot in there.
Well, see, this is about it that comes out, and this is actually the really hard part here. So that is the part that the vet needs to just take out, because there's not much that I've been able to do with that. So this, you know, there's just I can squeeze, but as you see, it's not really coming out. It's just hard, and the vet has to just do the procedure and then take it out. So, okay, let me reposition you. Good boy. Good boy. Now I'm going to flush it out. And hopefully it's in the next few days, actually, that he's going to go to the vet.
So does the flushing out help it before you go to the vet?
Well, I have to, because this is kind of toxic stuff, right? That's inside an abscess. It's really smelly and it's toxic. It you know, it can enter the bloodstream, so you just want to keep it clean and not have it fester, because it's not good.
Okay.
So
it's like a preventative before
yeah,
the vet.
exactly. So it's not really like it's going to be helping the vet, but definitely helping him. Oh yeah, he doesn't like this. Okay, baby boy.
So does this sting them? The betadine, does it sting their wound?
No, none at all. Okay, baby, I know it's no fun. It's no fun. There you go. That's a good lad. Okay, let me see. So, a little bit more? No? Okay. Okay. Okay, I know. We're done now. We're done. We're done. We're done. Promise, we're done, okay? So, but yeah, normally these bite wounds, you can actually, you know, help them. It's rare they need antibiotics for a bite wound, but when it gets like this, obviously we do have to do something, because this is not, you know, bite wound gone wrong as such. Usually, what I do if I see a bite wound on a guinea pig, it's often scabbed over already. So what I do, and it sounds kind of weird, but I take off the scab, because underneath it, very likely there is some abscess underneath. Could be a very small one, but nevertheless it's there with those punctures for sure. So I have to take off the little scab, and then you can kind of squeeze it a little bit and you'll see if there's some stuff in there. So what you then want to do is just squeeze it out, and then do the same thing. You want to flush it with one of these syringes, are perfect for that. This is a dental curved syringe, and that is usually it. That's all you need to do. It's pretty easy. So we're gonna put him back, and then I have another piggy that came in this weekend with a really bad puncture on his cheek, or kind of here. So let me go grab him.
Okay.
And we're back with Benjamin. Hi, Benjamin. I'm gonna give him a little bit of CBD, because that does help him feel a little calmer, and it helps with any kind of pain or discomfort that he has. And it's about, you know, this much that you want to put on his both the ears. There's so many veins in the ears that this is perfect to administer. And we do the same with the ivermectin, actually. We also put that on the ear, so works really, really well. Hi, my love. Are you okay?
Let's see.
You're a bit skittish too. Okay, Benjamin, you're okay. Come here. Okay, okay. I know. Okay, let's see. Okay. You see? Now, when he came in, it was just a big hole, gaping hole, actually. So within 2 days, we've managed to do a really good job, actually, and it's kind of healed up. I wasn't expecting it to be this fast, to heal this fast, to be honest. I really wasn't, because it looked like you could just look in and there was this big hole, and oh my gosh, it was horrible. So I for sure thought this was going to be a job for the vet. But you know what? It's looking good, so we might actually be done with this in a few days, to be honest, the way it heals. And that's what I mean with, you know, guinea pig wounds heal so fast. It's amazing how fast they scab over and heal, unbelievably fast. So, and often no antibiotics needed. So I'm gonna have to take a closer look. I'm sorry. Let me use another one of these just to make him feel a little more comfortable when he's wrapped up. And for me, it's easier to handle him as well because he's definitely gonna give me a hard time. I can tell. All right, little guy. I'm so sorry. I know he really doesn't want me touching it. I'm sorry. Oh. So see how I'm taking off the little scab? Because, oh, there we go. I know there's stuff underneath it. And that's why I always say take the scab off, because that is what you need to do in order to get to the stuff that's underneath it. Good boy. So I think you can see it, right? It's a perfect puncture. Yeah, a very common place for fighting guinea pigs to bite each other. Right there. I know. I'm being gentle, buddy. I'm trying. Oh. This is so sad. I hate it when they're fighting. All right. Okay, that looks better already. Okay. Oh, I know. You were so good. It's okay, baby. It's okay. So he was actually, he was surrendered on Saturday. Okay, I just need to look here for a minute. Let me have it feel. So good. Okay, good boy. We're done. It's done, buddy. We're done.
It looks so much better already.
Yeah, it does from what it was. And actually what I want to do here is actually put a little Neosporin. Just kind of peck it in a little bit with Neosporin. And that will help as well. So let me grab my Neosporin.
Yeah, let's take a second for that.
Just regular Neosporin. Okay, baby. I know. Good boy. I know, Pete. It's okay. There. That'll go a long way fixing you up. So tomorrow we're going to do the same thing and see, you take off the scab and then hopefully there's, you know, less or nothing underneath. And that means we're really on the right path. So, guinea pig bite wounds, they can be fairly common. You know, if you have boys that kind of are not quite getting along, or even females that don't get along, they can fight, though it's not as common as it is with the boys. So, of course, first thing you need to do is make sure your boys are getting along. Because boys that are fighting literally to where they, you know, have these really bad puncture wounds, they probably shouldn't be together. That's not what we want to see. We want to see a nice match and boys that are not fighting, right? Where are you going? Where are you going? Stay with me. But, so yeah, if you do see one or you suspect your guinea pigs have been fighting, check around the mouth area as well, because that's often where they'll get it. They'll get it kind of, you know, all around the mouth. And then the other one, if one guinea pig is being bullied, is that they will get little scabs all over here. Often that can be misdiagnosed as mange mites, actually, because it's just hair loss, and it's only right here, like tons of little scabs, and that's just from being chased and being nipped in the butt. Nipped on the booty, and that's what that is. So, and did I forget anything, you think? I think I covered it. You have questions?
I think we covered it. I mean, how many times a day do you recommend doing the flush out?
Twice.
Twice a day?
Yeah.
So like a morning and evening type routine?
Yeah. And like I said, usually, I mean, if within 2 days, we should really know whether or not we are doing a good job or whether or not the vet has to step in.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's how kind of fast it heals or is supposed to heal. And if it doesn't, then I know that there's only so much I can do. The professional has to take over.
So at this point with him, we're on day 2, right?
We're on day 2, and I like what I'm seeing.
So far.
Looks good. So far, so good. But oh, and the other thing to mention is that with him, he had this for quite some time because the lady who had him didn't really know what to do with it. So, and she probably discovered it too late as well. So it already been allowed to kind of fester and get all pussy. So those are not easy because they've had a time to kind of really become super nasty, right? So that's why I was expecting it to take a lot longer as well to fix it, but she seems to be doing really good. So I'm pleased about that.
Well, we'll keep an eye on him, and then we'll keep an update on Hudson and how he's doing after his procedure.
Yes. And I've only one time had a guinea pig that needed to go get stitches because of fighting. And funny enough, it was a female and a neuter male that got into it so bad. And he did a number on her, and she literally, I mean, it was just this big gash. And I've never seen anything like it. The vet had never seen anything like it coming from a fight like that. It was very unusual. So usually it doesn't happen. It's easy to, whoa. It's easy to fix up, okay? So don't freak out and just do what I did with the flushing and the Neosporin and stuff, and then within 2 days you will know if you need to go to the vet or not.
All right. Well, thanks for all the info, Sass. Say bye, Benjamin. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Yep.